All right, welcome along. My name's Bosh. This is Bosh's Ableton Beginner Bits, and today we are going to be taking a look at making dub effects using an external instrument called Live Scratcher. Now, this is a Max for Live effect, so it's built for Ableton in mind. I'm pretty sure you can't get it for any other DAW unless they've made a version that I don't know about. It's basically a scratch turntablism effect, but I think you might be able to use it for some creative dub effects. So I'm going to do that using Scratcher, probably some delays, some reverbs, things like that, and let's see what kind of sounds we can get out of this thing. Now, before we start the video, as per usual, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/BoshDubs, and you can support the channel for just the cost of a coffee. Also, if you really want to support the channel, you can subscribe, share the videos, comment on the videos, really helps, and just watch them. You know what I mean? Go through the whole channel, see if you can find any videos that cover something that you might want help with. That's the best way to do it. And the last thing to mention is I'm working on a Patreon at some point. I want to be able to do tutorials, one-to-one tutorials with people. I've got sample packs that I've made that I'm going to try and put up on there to sell. And then obviously if you pay for a membership, you'll get those for free or cheaper. So that's something I'm working on as well. If you've got any suggestions, please put them in the comments. But without further ado, I am going to get into this Live Scratcher sound effects tutorial. Let's give it a go. So let's have a look at Live Scratcher. Now, I've got the drum loop. Again, this is from the track Plinko that I'm still working on. I've used it in a couple of videos now. And I just feel like it's a really solid steppers rhythm to be able to do this sort of thing with. First thing we need to do is draw in some MIDI. Now, I'm just going to draw in 2 bars to show you how this device works. So let's draw in a note on C3 because I'm pretty sure that's where it triggers. Now, at the moment, nothing's happening. But what we need to do is automate it. So let's zoom in. And then if you've got this menu up, you need to open the menu in, out. On this menu here, you've got Live Scratcher control and then the turntable control. Just make sure it's selected to Live Scratcher here. Turntable. Now, this will change depending on which thing you click on here. So if I click on the drag here, notice how the automation's changed to drag. If I click on the gain, it's changed to gain. If I click on this record arm here, which is what I want, it changes to turntable. Now, the way this works is you draw in the movement, the forwards and backwards movement of the turntable, and then you draw a MIDI note to replicate the chopping of the crossfader. There we go. I might turn this down just a smidge. Hello, let's see, right. Put this back to there. All right, turntable. So I'm going to just draw one long arch and let's see what it does to the turntable. Okay, so you can see how that's making it move forwards. Let's switch that round. Let's go from the top down. Okay, I didn't want to drag everything there. This sound's going to get super annoying. And it should play backwards. Yeah, it's played backwards and slowly. Now what I'm going to do is draw one in the middle down to the bottom, make it up like a V, and it should play backwards and forwards. Yeah? Let's do this thing again. Let's draw in a downwards and up. Let's do double here. Let's make it twice as fast. And let's see how this sounds. All right. It sounds horrible. But what I'm going to do now is get rid of this note. All right. We need to turn this off. All right. There we go. So now you can see where the crossfader comes in. Now what I'm going to do, well, let's get rid of that. I'm going to duplicate these all the way across here and see what this sounds like. Yeah, we're getting scratching. All right, we're getting scratchy. Now, in this, you get the 2 basic scratch samples. You get the R sample and the fresh sample. Let's change it to fresh. Yeah. So it's good. I like it. Let's draw some even shorter notes. I'm going to make this one shorter and duplicate it. Nice. It's a cool little kid thing, this. I really like it. And what else can we do? So what I want to do in regards to creating these dub effects that I'm trying to make here, I'm going to use a lot. Let's get rid of loads of these. I'm just going to do that and that. Let's make these a little bit longer. Let's make them there. And then the automation on the turntable, I'm going to make real slow. And I'm going to do it forwards first. So let's do it from the base of the sample. I might bring it down a little bit so it goes back. Let's do the other one. Let's see what the other one sounds like. Let's loop this. Okay, you're going to be like, that sounds terrible. This is not good ear candy, but let's dub it up now. Echo. It's starting to sound less like scratching and more like a weird random effect. Let's put a reverb on it. Let's put the reverb before the echo. Let's make it real small and tight. About there, low size, high, dry, wet. And then let's put this to 4. Ooh. Now, I like that second one sounds sick, but let's try and make this first one sound better. So we need to go back to Live Scratcher. Turntable is automatically set. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this and that. Let's make the note a little bit longer. All right, so you can see how you can create these like audio effects that you wouldn't necessarily be able to make on your own, because you're taking a sample and you're acting as if you're slowly or quickly moving it on a record deck. So I think it's a really interesting way to do this. Yeah. Now, another thing you could do with this is load in your own sample. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my samples for the first time in a long time on any of these videos, because I always use the Ableton ones. But I need to go to the Reggae folder. Now, where is the Reggae sample pack? Here we go. Right. Effects and vocals. We've got some lick shots. Now, let's find a good lick shot. Let's try that. Okay, custom. We're going to drop the custom sample into there. Okay, let's have a listen to it. Right, I'm going to slow down the turntable rate. I'm not going to have it go as far. Let's get rid of the down section and just do up. Ooh. Oh, see, that's a cool little sound. So you can put anything in here and like affect the play speed of it. So I could even change it, go a slow ramp and then a fast one. We could, let's expand this track a little bit further. Yeah, you can see the movement on there, so you can just create these mad sounds with it. Yeah, it's a little, not much to that. Slow it down. Slow it down even more. You know what I mean? So you can create echoes out of echoes. Let's do this. Yeah? This is only going to be a short video because there's not much more to do with it. You can put phasers and things. Let's quickly put a phaser in there. Phaser flanger before the reverb. Now, just for the sake of this video, let's duplicate that. All right, and let's try chopping it up a little bit more. So let's do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What have I done? Here we go. Right, so that's not going to work because the turntable is set too high on the sample. So let's see what happens here. Whoa, let's have a look. Yeah, the playhead's staying at the top, so we need to change that. I want to start it about there. And have it move to about there. Slow. Let's hear it without the delay. And the reverb. Yeah, so adding the reverb and the echo to this just makes it sound a bit more like a normal. Yeah, a bit like a sample. Let's see. I want to make it even. I want to make the turntable effect even slower. Scratch a turntable. Let's pull that up a little bit. I'm going to make those longer and spread them out a bit more so they're not as aggressive. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe it is a little bit. Let's drag them. Let's pull this down a little smidge more. Pull that down a little bit further. Yeah, so the steeper the curve, the more aggressive it's going to be, the faster the sample's going to sound. Let's do this on this one. All right, I'm going to leave it there. That's literally about it. Go get Live Scratcher. It's free. It's pay as you like, so you can pay, you can donate towards if you want. I definitely would. It's worth it. It's a sick tool. There's other stuff you can do with it as well. I haven't even touched like the crossfader angles and things. You can change this thing, whatever. You know what I mean? It's got loads of stuff in it. I've barely scratched the surface. It looks like it's got some presets of some kind. But I would recommend using this. It seems like a really cool tool for being able to create creative effects and like unique effects. I'm going to leave it there though. Short video this time. My name's Bosh. This has been Bosh's Ableton Beginner Bits. Please go to buymeacoffee.com/BoshDubs. Support the channel. Support it by subscribing, liking, follow all the social media business. Comment, especially. I love replying to people's comments, video suggestions, and everything like that. My name's Bosh. This is Bosh's Ableton Beginner Bits, and I will see you next time. Ciao.